Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition video with me, your host, TNC Cuban. And today we're going to be doing something just a little bit different than, the normal Truly Bedrock and Chicken Block and like Redstone tutorial videos. Because I was kind of curious myself because, lots of things have been going on around in the Minecraft community. For one of them is basically we've talked about Season 2 of Truly Bedrock starting. Hermitcraft Season 7 has just started. So yeah, one of the things is when you start a new world that you always want to get is, well, diamonds and, well, even iron and coal and redstone and lapis and all that fun-loving stuff. So the question is, well, it's kind of in the title, so it was kind of obvious. But what biome has the best ores or the most ores? I don't know. We're going to have to find out, and that's what we're here to do today, is to kind of try to maybe figure that out. Now, if you look behind me, there is a bunch of different command blocks, and well, there's a reason for that. So yeah, let me just show you real quick what these fancy command blocks do. Let's see. Let me figure out which way is positive, so positive, and that way is positive. All right, so I know the direction. Let's just go ahead and I'm going to, let me place this comparator. All right, now that's in place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop this pickaxe right here on the ground. Let's see what happens. And it doesn't work. And that's because my command block needs redstone. There we go. Now that should do the trick. All right, so let's try this again. And if we throw this on the ground, there we go. All right, it did take a little while for that to load in. But yes, this is basically what I am going to do. Now, I have some things, kind of preset, obviously, because the command blocks and, stuff and things, and we're kind of already in a biome of sorts. But this is what we are going to do. Basically, what all those command blocks do is they kind of put glass on this outer layer right here, case of like water and lava, so we don't get any spillage like from that water tunnel. Yeah, and basically this goes all the way down, leaving all the ores, takes out all the obsidian, not obsidian, I don't think it takes out obsidian, but it takes out all the dirt, all the granite, andesite, and diorite. And yeah, it kind of gets rid of everything except for the ores. Now, the ores that might be where the glass could have been, yeah, we might be missing out, but this is basically a 16 by 16 wide on the inside. And the glass, well, it's just mostly a placer block, like I said, to prevent water from coming in. So now that we've gotten all the ores kind of like revealed and kind of exposed, we can now count each individual one. So let's go ahead and hop in here and come on now. I have the power of command blocks, so we might as well use them. So the same corner that we basically dropped our pickaxe on, we're going to come to this corner right here, and we are going to drop one piece of coal like that. And oh, I forgot. These need redstone too. You think I might have done this before once or twice? Maybe I would have gotten it the first time, huh? All right, so if I take this one piece of coal and throw it right here where that diamond pickaxe was, there we go. And basically 215 blocks found and like filled kind of on the left. If you guys look over here in chat, you guys can see that basically the coal ore was all counted for. So it looked like it missed one. Most would have thought that I've played Minecraft before and I know what I'm doing, but I don't. I just make it look good. All right, so we place this right here. Our coal ore should not go where the pickaxe was. It should go actually one block in. We drop it right there. And there it goes. It filled 7 more blocks and then that piece of coal will disappear. So we had, 215 plus 7, which comes out to be 222 coal blocks. And that's right here in this plains biome. So yeah, we basically have an easier way to kind of figure out what each biome kind of gives us on ores. Now, if you guys think about it, there are over 60 different biomes in Minecraft today. 60 plus. That's what Google said. And that's a lot of different biomes to try and figure out where all the diamonds are. But they're actually, you can break them down into like simple little groups. But we kind of basically, the way I've done it was I kind of wrote it down based off of like the different types of villagers, which are basically the desert, the jungle, the plains, the savanna, snow, swamp, and taiga biomes. So how are we going to figure out which biome is going to be the best biome to kind of maybe dig and possibly find diamonds? Well, basically what I've come up with is I've come up with all these commands. As I've already said, I've put all of these command blocks in a ticking area. So this way what I can do is we can go teleport to all those different biomes that you just seen, and we can actually kind of mine out or dig out several chunks. Now, I'm probably not going to do several chunks. Although it is easier, it still might be a little time consuming. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 chunks out of each biome, count each ore, and then what we'll do is we'll get the average of each and just basically see how close each ore is to each biome. And then we'll go from there. All right, so for our first biome, we're basically going to be going in the order in which I kind of showed you guys earlier, and we're going to start basically in the desert. Now, I am going to be picking random spots, nothing like kind of to guide me or anything. I'm just going to kind of fly, maybe toss a pickaxe down to kind of dig out the chunk, count the ores, and then move on there from there. And we're basically going to be doing, like I said, 5 different chunks in 5 different areas. But don't worry, I'm not going to make you guys watch me do each individual one. We're going to kind of speed things up and kind of maybe skip through. And then at the end of the video, we're definitely going to kind of go over each of the different results. So let's go ahead and get started. And while I am crunching all the numbers to try and figure out all the different ores in each biome, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know we do stream on Twitch every Tuesday and every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you follow so you can actually watch and come and hang out while we're on a live stream checking out things in the Truly Bedrock server or on any other projects that I might have going on that are Bedrock related. Also, if you like this video, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you hit the bell and subscribe for more content like this. And if you would like me to do any more videos on some Bedrock Quirks, make sure you leave some comments to let me know what kind of things that you would like to know and like to hear about. Then if you want to support for what it is that I do here on YouTube and on Twitch, you can also check out my Patreon page to gain some different perks. And now that I've gotten all my plugs in, let's jump back to the video. And after spending about an hour digging out 5 chunks in 7 different biomes, the results are in. And they're in right here, right behind me. And you know what? I can tell you guys that you will probably be just as surprised as I was to what the results are. So let's go ahead and we're going to start from the left all the way to the right. And we're going to go over how much lapis, coal, diamonds, gold, iron, and redstone that you can get from each biome. Now, like I said, this is kind of an average of the 5. So if in your biome you might have found more of such ore, I do apologize because I've only done 5 in each biome, and this did take me quite a bit of time to do. But for the general census, at least gives us an idea on kind of what we'd be looking at overall between the 7 different village biomes. And here are the different results. The desert had a lapis of 6.6 ores, coal of 220.2, diamond ores 5.6, gold 12.6, iron 129.6, and redstone 17. The jungle had lapis 3.8, coal 190.2, diamonds 3.8, gold 7.2, iron 103, redstone 23. The plains had 4.8 lapis, 242.8 coal, 3 diamond, 8.6 gold, 127 iron, and 16.2 redstone. The savanna then had 3.8 lapis, 254.4 coal, 5.2 diamonds, 10 gold, 122.8 iron, 25.4 redstone. Then the snow had 4.4 lapis, 225.8 coal, 3.2 diamond, 9.4 gold, 116.4 iron, and 18 redstone. The swamp then had 5.4 lapis, 215.8 coal, 3.4 diamond, 13.2 gold, 109 iron, 29.8 redstone. Then the last but not least, the taiga had 40 lapis, 289.6 coal, 11.2 gold, 100.0 iron, and 29.8 redstone, just like the swamp. Now, like I said, I was rather surprised by some of these results, because if you take a look, you can see that the two biomes that had the most diamond was the desert and the savanna. Man, that was a big surprise to me, because I really did not expect the desert to have that much diamond. So the award for the most diamonds, of course, is going to go to the desert, because oh man, that was pretty awesome. Now let's take a look at the lapis, because although the lapis might not be the most useful, it is still useful nonetheless. So for the lapis, it looks like the one that had the most was also the desert. Now I'm kind of surprised too. Desert so far seems to be a winning contender. Now the coal block, let's see, we got 221.90. Let's see, the highest one seems to be the taiga biome. Now I think the reason for the taiga biome, when I was doing some tests, is because a lot of the taiga biome has higher elevation. So because of over in the taiga biome with higher elevated like mountains and stuff, I think that's what kind of gave us the more on the coal. All right, and let's see, the gold will go to, let's see, we got 11.2, 13.2, 9.4, 10. It looks like the one that has the most gold was also the, well, wasn't the desert, sorry, it was the swamp, only by just a tad, 13.2. But I mean, honestly, 12.6. The desert, I mean, I think we should give the desert the gold one too, because, I mean, that was pretty good. That's pretty good. And just to see that pretty much the desert seems to be winning on 3 out of the 6 different ores that we have, yeah, that's kind of a big thing if you ask me. All right, so let's take a look at the iron. Now, iron is very useful, and pretty much since all iron farms are broken, yeah, this might be a good idea to know which one has the most on iron. Now, a lot of them seem to have some pretty good, so iron 100 on the taiga, 109 on swamp, 116, 122, 127, 103, and 129. And guess what? Looks like the desert won on the iron too. Man, this is really interesting to find out that the desert has so much good things over here. All right, so if we take a look at the redstone 17 in the desert, 23, 16, 25, 29, and 29. Now the redstone, like I said, I think may have something to do the same as the coal. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just so happens to be that way. But the taiga and the swamp seem to be taking over on the redstone ore. But I mean, honestly, let's see. What was it? That's second, third. It's in 4th place. So maybe not so much good on the redstone. And I almost don't want to even, yeah, we'll just take that away, because it's not even worth to put it as in like it's really good on redstone. But I mean, if we look at this, we can see out of some of the biomes that we've checked for all the village biomes, on the average of 5 16 by 16 area like digging out, that it looks like the desert has yielded us the most of the most valuable ores around in the game. And as you guys can see, I kind of took out a small mountain right there. Over here, I also went ahead and decided to kind of get close to the river to see what I would get, just kind of like to randomize it a little bit. This one was also in the center. This one was kind of center and close to a river also. And then this one was also kind of centralized. So, I mean, I think it's pretty fair and pretty random. I mean, I didn't really look at coordinates or anything. I just kind of flew around, found an area, tried different things, I guess you could say, within the average, and kind of went from there. Now, if I would have found a village, I would have definitely put one of the things, like one of my 16 by 16 areas probably underneath the village, but I didn't see any around here. And quite honestly, from some of the villages that I did do this underneath, they didn't really seem to yield out much more than, I guess, the rest or the average. So yeah, if you guys want to know where the best place to go mining is, and it's Honestly, probably the most dangerous is the desert. And the reason why I say it's the most dangerous is because the desert will spawn husks like there's no tomorrow. So yeah, if you guys don't mind the husks, then yeah, by all means, go into the desert. But there is another good positive thing about being in the desert, and that's it never rains. So if I do /weather rain, it basically won't rain over here in the desert, and it's awesome because it'll protect your villagers from getting struck by lightning if you're deciding to work with a lot of villagers. So maybe it won't be too bad of an idea to actually do that. If you can see, yeah, we're over here now, kind of on the plains part, and there is some rain droplets. And as soon as we go over to the desert, it becomes like sunny day. Sort of. I mean, the sky is a little gray still. But I mean, when you're on the ground, it kind of looks like it's a sunny day. Anyways, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this video. So make sure you guys leave a like, make sure you guys subscribe, and without any further ado, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys all on the flip side.